We're here with Bill Zimmerman,
That's right.
who is the longtime owner and manager of Tiffany's Lounge.
35 years.
35 years.
To the day.
Really, to the day. Yeah. You're into high school sports.
Yeah.
You grew up on 7th Street, right? So you're a longtime Shamokinite, is that right?
Long time. I came back for quite a few years after I moved. We moved to Hershey on Hummelstown. I started school down there. I went there one day, the teacher told me I was a know-it-all, so I left. I figured, why going there? If I know everything, but it says go to school. So I quit in 9th grade.
You're a know-it-all. Why didn't I use that?
And that was it.
So how did you start Tiffany's? Why Tiffany's Lounge?
I came up to my godfather's funeral and stopped in there. And it was called a Bumstead, and 2 weeks later I bought it.
No kidding.
I mean, I had a partner, Brian Joe Campbell, great guy. He only lasted like I think 8 years. And cancer got him. So it was a rough crowd when I took it over.
I remember the bum steer. Like I don't remember the place, but I remember the name.
I always tell everybody, Stanley sold it. He gave me a bum steer when he sold it to me. But
yeah,
I think we had $10,000 between us.
No kidding.
And it took us like 6 months to get the license through.
Of course.
Yep, April 7th, 1990. I've been attending board since July 9th, 1964.
It's my birthday.
And loved every. Is it right? That's my daughter's birthday too. Worked at like 35 different places.
Jeepers.
Hotel Hershey for like 12 or 15 years.
Oh yeah.
And as far as money, that's probably the worst job. Everything's 15%, whatever, you know. We get some high rollers in there. We had the cruises on, I think about 96. That hurt business, but it brought back a lot of old times.
Oh wow. It hurt business to have the cruises downtown?
Well, it took almost an hour to go around the block. Seriously, that was that bad. Yeah, had a shoe shine parlor right in the alleyway where Sweet Tooth is.
Yeah,
they had an outside stairway going up underneath that little room. I had my own three-seat shoe shine parlor.
No way.
And I run there a couple of guys one time. You get their shoe shine every Friday night. That's when they open around all night long. And my dad, they cruised when he was a kid too.
Cruising Shamokin was like the thing, right?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think there's 11 banks at one time.
Wow.
3 movies. A nickel, then you got a free ticket for Monday.
Yeah. The Vicky, right?
On Bernie Romanescu, we were talking last Friday about it. That was the place, especially on Friday afternoon. A lot of business, man. Like Andy Farrow was in there all the time. The Jeremiah brothers.
Okay.
The Brian,
yeah.
The Romaneskis, Bones Heath, PK.
So every Friday afternoon, that was the place.
At 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Wow.
But it was hard to find a seat after one.
No
I had about 35 people. My son was home on leave one time, and he was a cook, and he did all the menus for this Pacific Fleet and submarines.
Oh, wow.
And went over to them, and Dave showed them all around the place. Nothing but nice.
No
really,
kidding.
really nice. Harvey Boyer was the mayor then.
Okay, yes.
To me, I think he's the best mayor we ever had.
Really?
By far. Lately. And that's so
Why?
good.
Like, what was the deal? Or what was the reason?
Well, Harvey.
Yeah.
He was just one of the guys. He was there like 3-4 days, or him and Paul, the school teacher.
Mal Paul.
Huh?
Mal Paul?
No, Paul Stamen.
Stamen. Oh, yeah. Okay.
He was good for Fridays especially. He was weird. He said, if you get rid of the jukebox, I'll come in every night. I said, if I get rid of the jukebox, I'll lose about 20 people. So about $300 a night on the bar, we can work something out.
I can attest to that. It's true.
Did you know Paul?
No, but I did jukebox.
Oh yeah, it never stops.
It never stops.
And when I closed up, I was doing between 300 and 400 cases of beer a week out of there.
Aww.
The COVID was like caused.
Yeah.
I had a lot of problems over there. Don't get me wrong, but I did it the right way, and it bit me in the ass.
No kidding.
He said, Jimbo Hodge was my best friend. He was the chief of police.
Okay. Yeah.
I was telling you about the trips I made, the people I met. Just something had breakfast. Stop Billy. I thought, you're driving. Get back to the diner. We had breakfast. So we're done eating. We're going out. He said, wait a minute. Why don't you introduce my buddy Johnny? So when we got talking, he said, sit down and have a coffee with us. So we sat there for maybe well over an hour. You know, me and this John guy were talking about football.
Okay.
He's a big Giants fan, by the way.
Okay.
And we left. And I said to Johnny, I said, that John's a hell of a nice guy. What does he do for a living? He pulled a car. You're kidding, right? I said, no, he's that John Bon Jovi.
Are you kidding?
That was his brother's diner. I always run into people, no matter where the hell I go.
Yeah. Weren't you telling some things about Hotel Hershey where you were in?
I worked there for like 15 years.
Yeah, but didn't you run into people there?
Well, they all stayed there. Most of them, the nicest person there was Liberace by far. Lionel Richie was great. Bon Jovi, Billy Joel, and I sat right with his wife back there, Chrissy Brinkley, and she's nicer than she is gorgeous.
Really?
Engelbert was a horrible. Whitney Houston's probably the worst person in the whole world.
No
She
kidding.
was. She little kid asked an autograph. The only kid in the lobby. Get away from me, kid.
Are you kidding?
That kid was balling.
Oh.
And she went in for the brunch the next day. The Sunday brunch was a big thing. It was like $90 a person, number one. So she wanted to sit in there. I like to sit in the middle of the room. Then she bitched, but she wanted everybody to move from around her. And my buddy was, Bob Knopf, he was in sales, he was handling her. He said, you know what? I don't need this. Yeah, the manager's wishes. I'm done.
No kidding, that
Down
bad.
in Florida, I bought a fishing boat. Where are you from in Jersey?
Well, I live in Oak Glen, which is on Camden County. Like Collinswood.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Cranfield.
I remember one time I got a little trouble with the police. They got their bicycles, you know. Do you remember that?
No.
They want to go to patrol on bikes, you know. So I was going out of the bar, and I forget where there was one of them. It was before, thank God, it was before Brownie. And they said, what do you think of the bike? I said, well, they could sure lose a little exercise. Oh, they thought I was only kidding. You know?
Right.
We worked that out.
We worked that out.
They lasted about 6 months. But that's a great idea. They couldn't hear you coming, you know. Cheers is in business. That was a nice little, that's the ale house now.
Yeah.
And my Forrest's dad, Jimmy, had Kearns.
Yep.
He was another real nice guy.
Yeah, I knew his mom too, Ann.
The guy that owned it before him, Al's. You won't remember Al's Corner. You might remember Al's Corner.
I remember Al's Corner.
Do you?
I lived right up there.
Well, that was Cliff Knock's store at one time.
Okay.
So they were telling me about this guy that ran a place up there. And maybe 6 to 8 months later, the beer salesman, Ronnie Herb, he said, you got to meet Al. I said, all right. So we went up. I went in, sat down on the bench, got a beer. Al come over and we were looking at each other, you know. I said, I know you from somewhere. He said, yeah, you look familiar too. I said, Skinny Dugans. We used to drink there like every Wednesday or something afternoon. We'd meet, there'd be like 6 or 7 of us. The wayside had the platters down there, you know. So they brought him up to my place afterwards. And it was packed. They put him up on the stage. And they did.
Wait, the actual platters. Okay.
There ain't no actual platters. They're probably the third set of them. They were good.
Got it.
They did about 2 songs, and we were crowded.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh no.
2 of them got arrested. They apologized
Really?
since. Matter of fact, that was the first bar around here that had wings. I was getting the $2.95 a dozen for it. What do you get now? $18.
Oh man.
You know, it's like that all across the whole country. The wings of that. Where do all these chickens come from?
Right.
They must be the horny roosters. God.
So back to the bars.
Well, that's where it starts.
Yeah, that's true.
I went to every bar. Me and the guy that had the part 3, Pat Krebs, he was my best friend up there. I went everywhere. They were cutthroats. I was turned in so many times at the LCB, and they won't tell you who, but
Right.
I'd say about at least 15, 20 times.
Wow.
But I got along good with Rhonda. Had that place of Memory Lane.
Okay.
And Bill had Cheers. He was a great guy too. Kearney was good. There's enough room for everybody.
Yeah, and they're still getting called.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Same person.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's no good.
Nope.
Like I said, his dad was great.
Mm-hmm.
Great man. It'd be a shame to him. I golfed in 7 different countries. I played through Scotland, Ireland,
Oh, neat.
Wales, and then guys from Philly would come up. They'd come up for a weekend. There was like maybe 18 of them. They won 18 surfing there. So you got to be kidding me. I said, how about a couple of Slim Jims or something, just to hold you over. And these guys, all retired mailmen, businessmen, bar owners, they went over Snyder for breakfast overnight. The waitress said she made more money than him 2 nights. She made the rest of the year because they just threw it around.
Wow.
We drank about a beer down the country club.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we're going to have dinner down there. Harvey Boyer wanted to buy dinner for all of them. When I first opened, I had 4 chiefs of police that worked the door for me over there. Haji, Nichols. I like Nichols.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy, man. Then the competition started. I was cutting into this one.
Yeah.
There's enough for everybody. You can't have greed, you know.
Yep. So what was Tiffany's like in the 90s?
90s was, well, we had wing night Tuesday and Thursday, Monday and Thursday. We had Mexican night, but that was really big too. And then we had bands on the weekends. Not too many places were open Sunday. Nobody wanted to work. So me and my partner, I did a lot of work there. You see the money coming in.
Yeah.
And then they didn't want to work Christmas Day either. So I worked the one night, and a girl named Michelle was working. I was working with her. The other night, she made like $500 that night. Now they were fighting if she was going to work Christmas. I was down at a big snowstorm one day. I was down at my parents' house down in Hershey, and it was snowing like hell. When I came home, and it was packed in there. They walked. It had to be maybe over a foot. I went in and they said, I don't think there's a bottle of beer left in the place. And I seen all the people. I just drove right back with them Bunker Hill and went to sleep. But down the next day, I couldn't believe it. But I was open 365 days a year.
No kidding.
Holidays were the biggest. But it was a great town, really.
Mm-hmm.
Coney Island's still the most famous place in town.
Yeah.
That used to get busy every night. They'd all go there because they'd like to get a smell of perfume on it when they got home, you know.
Right.
But that's the truth. It's a God's truth.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cigarettes, perfume.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Yep.
So you said about the camaraderie, at least from you and a couple others. What about the cutthroat? Like, give us the background.
Well, I'd say Stanley Stowe is probably one of them.
Oh yeah.
I didn't buy it off of him. He sold it to another guy. They got him last year.
Mm.
But I knew he was an operator. I heard stories about him, and I just found out they were true. Yeah, we used to go. Big deal back in our day was like the Thanksgiving Day football game at Mount Carmel. Ralph Bellamy was there. He had relation in Shamokin. Remember him?
Okay,
the actor?
Yeah. Bellamy brothers.
About 4 rows behind me, my dad. Stanley Kovaleski, the ball player, his nephews are very, very good friends of mine. Oh. And they come up a couple of times a year. I haven't seen them. And last time they were up there talking to me, they said, whatever happened to our baseball? I said, what baseball was that? She said, we gave it to a guy at City Hall, and we thought there'd be something in the paper about us donating it. It had 35 Hall of Famers on it. And I sleepy God, I asked him, I stopped to see him what happened to it. He's like, to be honest with you, I don't really know, you know. So they all they wanted was some recognition.
Yeah.
And how they got it, Stanley gave it to them. He owed them $500, and they gave him he was one of the greatest players ever.
Really? Yeah. Yeah.
And then the kids were great athletes too.
So Slaby had it in his office, but he had it out in the light. So a lot of the autographs are faded. So I got it donated to me from him for the museum. But right now it's in storage.
He told me when they renovate the City Hall, they're going to display it over there.
Hey, do it.
And he said he said something about the coffee shop.
Yeah.
But he should have put something in the paper.
Yeah.
That people would treasure just seeing that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we had it displayed nicely in the coffee shop.
I got a picture of him giving it to him.
Yeah. Talk to me about the recent Tiffany's. So, like, in the last 10 years or so, there were some stories out there about the clientele of Tiffany's wasn't really.
I'm trying to think now. We had a guy who was in a bar when he laid a gun on the bar, but they threw him out, and he's the one who shot through the window.
Oh, okay.
And there's another story about Northumberland County. They had him in jail down there, so they called me down. We had it on film, everything happened. Went down there, I paid the girl who used to work there to go down there. She was the witness.
Okay.
So like 3 times, and they canceled the hearing every time. And I said, look, I'm not coming on. He said, we'll subpoena you. I said, I don't care. Now, I guess he had 7 other felonies against him.
Oh, my gosh.
And he got out on bail. He come over, can I come back in the place? I didn't recognize it. The fights, like I said, we had a few, but most of them were handled. And the cops used to get mad. They said, don't call us anybody. I said, well, and I got along with I don't even know any of the new guys at all.
Yeah.
But they seem like the chief psycho seems like a pretty good guy.
It was Tiffany's, and then a place opened up right next door. And things went downhill after that.
Oh, Gillies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm telling you something. They said there's no drugs in there. Well, I heard a story. They took the drug dog in there. Now the dog's in rehab. So,
yeah.
But I get along good with Bill. If he can get away with it, why not do it? He does whatever he wants.
Yeah, he really does.
Anything he wants, he does. You see the thing in the paper about him when he did it? Oh, he said, I just tell these people, he goes, right in the paper.
Well, what do you mean about the veneers?
He just got a nose in every place.
Got it.
And he's the people he takes care of love him, but most people don't want no parts of him. I met him once. That was enough.
That was enough.
I made
What's it going to take for Shamokin to come back?
a bomb, maybe. I'll tell you what, all these fancy places, you gotta have corner bars.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And we never, everything I ever did, they put in the paper. And it was
Good and bad?
they never put the good stuff in.
No.